Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Thank you for joining me for this video. And we're going to be talking about All-Pro linebacker Bobby Wagner for the Seattle Seahawks. And wow, this is really impressive here as he's partnering with the HBCU Legacy Bowl. And so he goes on to state that it's an honor to support the Black College Football Hall of Fame and HBCU Legacy Bowl in their efforts to provide more opportunities for students attending historically Black colleges and universities. So that is absolutely huge right there, and I certainly want to see more of that from NFL players. But kudos to Bobby Wagner for taking that step and making sure that he looks out for those historically Black colleges that usually get overlooked. And so I'm really impressed with what he's doing. Obviously, then some of the other, former players as well, current players, guys like Deion Sanders and the impact that they're having, just throughout the entire historically Black, colleges and stuff. So I'm really happy to see this movement now that I've seen recently. And it doesn't stop there. So let's go on and continue to see what else this article continues to disclose. And so, so the HBCU Legacy Bowl announced today a new multi-year partnership with Seattle Seahawks All-Pro linebacker Bobby Wagner. He's a Super Bowl champion, 7-time NFL Pro Bowl selection, and 6-time first-team All-Pro. And that's going back all the way to 2014, I believe was the first year that he made the Pro Bowl. And he's been consistently making the Pro Bowl ever since. And only one year did he not make the first-team All-Pro. So that just goes to show the type of impacts that he makes on the field. And now we're recognizing him for what he's doing off the field. But he was recognized as a member of the NFL 2010s All-Decade Team and a 2019 nominee for the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award. And so Bobby is just as accomplished off the field as he's as prominent ventured investor, a Forbes 30 under 30 recipient, and constantly looking for ways to empower the Black community and support historically Black colleges and universities. Bobby Wagner is a true and loyal friend to HBCUs, said Super Bowl MVP and Black College Football Hall of Fame co-founder Doug Williams. And so if you remember Doug Williams, he was with the then Washington Redskins at the time, in which he, was the first Black quarterback to win a Super Bowl. And he did it in the era in which, just for him to get to that point where he was in the Super Bowl, it took a lot of obstacles he had to overcome. It was just a lot, but that's a whole different thing for a whole different video. But he's definitely someone who, made history and is a, huge part in the Black community in terms of athletics and just in general. And so he goes on to say, we thank him for his leadership and continued commitment to opening doors for others. It's an honor to support the Black College Football Hall of Fame and HBCU Legacy Bowl in their efforts to provide more opportunities for students attending historically Black colleges and universities, said Bobby Wagner. And honestly, this is a win-win for everybody. This opens up, more recognition for guys, for teams, that's certainly going to be looking for the talented athletes that these guys are going to present. And not just that, them in terms of in school, what they're going to be able to do outside of football, just a lot more opportunities all around for students that's attending these Black universities and colleges. So this is absolutely great news here. The HBCU Legacy Bowl, presented by the Black College Football Hall of Fame, is a postseason all-star game that will showcase the top 100 NFL draft-eligible football players from historically Black colleges and universities. I remember this past draft where, there's a lot of talk that some of those schools really did get overlooked in terms of some of the players that they had that certainly was draftable, but, due to many of the effects of, the pandemic and stuff, all of that played a role into them not really getting the opportunity to be as showcased as much. And so the NFL wants to make sure that they, take advantage of opportunities to spotlight, the HBCU athletes, and this is definitely one way to go about that. And so the game will be played on Saturday, February 19 in 2022. It'll be at Yelman Stadium at Tulane University and broadcast live on NFL Network. So therefore, if you've got NFL Network, you'll be able to see it, and that'll be absolutely great for us to be able to witness that. It's going to be the top 100, draft eligible football players, and so that's certainly great to see, because a lot of these guys, we'll probably see make up, day 2, day 3. And then, especially when it comes to undrafted guys, you'll have a better idea of what some of these guys are capable of, and just really to be able to showcase them, because that really helps a lot when it comes to one strong staff. Sometimes it's just a matter of being in front of the right people at the right time, and that can make all the difference between a team selecting you and not selecting you. So this is absolutely huge. And they go on to state that this is more than a football game. The week-long celebration of Black culture and history will provide invaluable exposure to HBCU students. Other HBCU Legacy Bowl funding partners include the NFL, Adidas, Patrick Mahomes and his 15 for the Mahomes Foundation, Sugar Bowl, Pro Football Hall of Fame, Riddle, and Tulane University. So there you have it. That pretty much covers all of that. So yeah, Bobby Wagner making moves outside of the football field. Certainly excited to see how he's going to do this year on the football field, for the Seattle Seahawks, as that division, the NFC West, is certainly one that's going to be extremely competitive. I've already labeled that division as the toughest division in football this upcoming season. It's going to be exciting to watch, and I'm excited for Bobby, but I'm really excited for these HBCU players. It's going to get a chance to really go out there, on live TV. This will be their day, February 19th of 2022. That's going to be their time to go out there and showcase what they've got. So it's going to be a good one. So I'm really looking forward to that for them and the opportunities it's going to present in the future. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Best way to help the channel grow. And certainly I'll continue to bring more news to you guys. And so with that being said, thanks again for watching, and see you guys next time.